Alright, good evening, happy Sunday, welcome to camp. It is time for more A Link to the Past Randomizer. Probably should not be doing this because of how late the double rando night went last night, combined with daylight savings time, and having to get up to work early, but since it's going to be a very busy week where something's going on pretty much every night, and I probably won't be able to be on much, I figured to do it tonight. Let's just hope for the best. We've got Lorelei sitting right next to me here, so hopefully she will, I'd like her to come up and make an appearance. I don't want her to knock stuff over. Last night she knocked over the microphone quite a few times. Alright, let's get going. Unfortunately, this is the last of the pre-rolled seeds where I screwed up trying to give myself an assured sword. I set assured swords, and then I also gave myself a sword at the start because I don't know what I was thinking when I rolled this batch of like 12 seeds. So for all these inverted ones, I end up starting with a master sword, which is, I mean, I like having a master sword, it's great, but I'd prefer to just be starting with ooh, 8 bombs, very nice. But I'd prefer to just be starting with good old-fashioned fighter's sword. But it does, well, fighter's sword only on inverted. If it's not inverted and it's just a normal open seed or whatever, then I don't start with the sword. There we go. But if it's inverted, I definitely want to have some kind of jerk skull thing. I definitely want to have some type of weapon. Lots of bombs in this prize pack. I made the mistake of one of the seeds I did not give myself a starting sword at all, so it was inverted with no sword. And that was rough. Nope. And if the Gibdos are gonna make me get rid of them entirely, we'll just do that. Hey, Helena. That was close. And that was garbage. Let's see, last night, for the first time ever, stealing this key to get into the other side of Skull Woods ended up coming back to bite me. And I probably could just not worry about stealing this key. I could just get the one chest, fall in the hole, get through to the back, and save and quit. Actually, maybe I will do that. It's not going to be that big of a time difference. Hey, Retro Nook, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Yeah, let's try that. Save the key, just because last night I ended up spending... I had Skull Woods available for a very long time, but since I stole that key and I didn't get another Skull Wood Small, I was doing a lot of waiting. So if we're just gonna... we can just save and quit right back to Sank. Well, Dark Sank. That was close. Uh-oh. Get out of there. Ice Palace seems like the kind of place Hookshot would definitely show up. Alright, early hammer. And if I die here, it's not that big of a deal. I'm just gonna go back into a different room. Alright, and we got a pod small. Alright, so we got that. Yeah, I think this will work. This way I've saved the Skull Woods key. Actually, with all these bombs, I'm gonna start there, and then we'll go to the Village of Outcasts after. And I got 9 bombs from drops. We already got a hammer. Oh, that also... Oh, hammer and a pod small. So I can remember that. Might have to go to the first chest of pod for something. Otherwise, why else would they give us a hammer and a pod small that early? Or 2 pod smalls. Definitely looking like we'll be making an early pod trip here. Let's see, so what could we get? We can get the first check out of pod. Unfortunately, I'd have to use the key on the main door to get through. That's just a matter of how far can I push and which key do I suppose saving and quitting before going into pod might be a good idea. That way, if I need to scum the key... Let's do 1 round of Arrow Game. 1 round should be fine. That was close. So was that. What the heck, let's do a second. Might as well make sure I'm basically set for money this seed. That was really close. Would have lost money on this second round if that would have been a airmail. I'm kind of wondering, even if I get something that opens up a different area in the Village of Outcasts, I'm kind of tempted just to still go to pod anyway. Come on. But first we're gonna do Village of Outcasts and Front of Thieves. There's still a lot there, maybe I even come away with a 3rd pod small. I mean, anything's possible, really. Just gotta remember to also hit up Pyramid Ledge before we go into pod. Alright, mitts. I mean, glove, not mitts. So the Moon Pearl gets us gets us Light World access. Oh, geez. Maybe now I don't go to pod right away. And I was thinking, I was like, no matter what I get, I'm not going to, I'm gonna still go into pod, but the whole Light World... Ganon's Tower, oh, Ganon's Tower is also open. Because it's in Ganonhunt, it's available right when you can reach it. You don't need a certain amount of crystals to unlock it or anything. But first, let's clear out the front 4. And then we got a whole bunch of stuff in the Light World to do. I'll just have to remember, pod was available right from the start. I basically got a pod care package. Ow. Okay, I just need to... I want to get through to this last item. Don't want to leave anything behind here. I don't like where those horses are sitting. Oh, biscuits. Just run. Alright, so front four of thieves, absolute trash. Not good at all. Guess we start here. Hey, Lorelei, come here. And the really early Light World access is great. Makes it a lot, like I can go and I can get all sorts of good items here. Hopefully have a lot more health before we actually really have to venture into the Dark World. And without the hook, if I get the hook shot too, that's a lot that can be done in Ganon's Tower. Alright, desert and ice are our red crystals today. Come on, Lorelei. You don't need to keep standing up there. This is a great place. You can sit and cuddle. I suppose I could go and check out the desert area, but we might get something that allow, like the book, or, well, I guess it's only the book that would allow us into desert. Actually, really close to being able to afford Zora, too. One little trip through the... what do you call them? Maybe I should make sure to grab an extra 100. Because I want to be able to pay the bottle vendor, too. But there's a little rock you can pick up that gives you 20 rupees right over by Ice Rod Cave. I'll take another bomb. Alright, 5 items. What do we got? Alright, don't even have to pick up that thing for more money. So, I mean, lots of cash and a blue mail. The blue mail is going to be very useful. Let's see. So we'll water walk. Actually, I've got the moon pearl, so I don't have. I can definitely just kind of. I don't have to water walk. I can go get the hobo first. Oh, there we go. Very nice hook shot. So that means we can do, well, I mean, only one Ganon's Tower small. But there's a lot that can be done in Ganon's Tower now. Okay, apparently I didn't set up that water walk right, but not a big deal. We can't water walk, we can still fake flipper. Okay, as much as I'd like to grab that shield, it's really inconvenient to get there. So we're just gonna have to leave that behind. If I had the flippers, definitely would be grabbing that. Without the flippers, I have to get back to the light world and kind of run back through all this again. Alright, we just did a sequence break for 20 bucks. See, how do I want to get out of here? Do we just want to walk? Actually, yeah, I'd have to, because I won't be in a fake flipper state anymore. Okay, get in there before you get hit with that fireball. Alright, we got another sequence break coming up here. And it is the Thieves' Town Small. That is really nice to have, because I haven't cleared Thieves' Town fully yet. Just a heart piece, so we're not going to need that. I wonder if I might be quicker saving and quitting and just going back to the Dark World after this. Okay, $300 refund. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I want to get Saha's Closet, too. So we'll do Saha's Closet, loop all the way back around the Light World. Then we'll end with the basement and stuff. Death Warp out if we don't have the mirror, and go and do Ganon's Tower. At least what we can. Hopefully there'll be some more keys for Ganon's Tower by that point. I'd definitely like to see more than just one key going in there. Right, Lorelei, what do you think? You can run faster up those stairs, come on. Alright, and our green pendant is Power of Hera. Ice Rod, okay. Just like last night, really early Ice Rod. And for, I think, only the second time in a Ganonhunt seed, I ended up doing Turtle Rock. Usually we end up skipping Turtle Rock in these. And if I get the mirror inverted, is really nice for Turtle Rock if you don't have to, if you can just go through it. Because all you're doing is, you can jump down, you can just mirror right to the boss if you've got one small and one big. So I mean, there's a possibility that that becomes really easy and quick, instead of really long and tedious like you usually see out of Turtle Rock. And we'll just walk by you. What the heck, we'll take the full bombs. Ow. Supposed to be on the side of that. Okay, we'll hit these three, come out in Sanctuary. So many items. And it seems to mostly just be a bunch of filler. Do have to remember that we still have Pod. That was, we were given access to early Pod. Well, to Pod, well, part of Pod, 2 small keys and the hammer. Very early. So if I'm looking for places to find progression, Pod might be the place to go. Ooh, big key. Ooh, Desert Palace. Still no fire source or book. In Inverted, you do have to have the book to get into Desert. You can't mirror in from the back. And lamp? Nope. 10 arrows, not fun. I mean, I could technically sequence break the mountain right now. I'd have to go there in the dark, but at this point I feel like I'm going to be seeing a lamp sooner rather than later. Or a flute maybe to get up there. But I want to stay in logic at this point. Another shield, so we're going to be leaving 2 shields behind. Definitely a tad disappointing there, but not about to go do Aga 1 to grab a shield. Small key. Swamp, Ganon's Tower. Yes. Bring out a couple more of those. And maybe the Ganon's Tower big. Alright, so we're into CAC now. Lots and lots of goodies there. So many goodies. We don't need to hit the bomb bush there, the bomb rock. Got more than enough money to pay the bottle vendor. And get into Pod. Hey Lorelai, you coming back up? Okay, I mean, fairy not as fun as like a blue, there we go, lamp, that's what I'm talking about. But getting the fairy bottle there and the mirror means that we can go hit up Sick Kid while we're still in town here. Come on, more light. Over here, please. So we've got both mountains that can be done now. I guess it's how long do I want to wait to go into Ganon's Tower at this point? I mean, 2 smalls. Don't really have anything to make Ice Armos easier. No bow, no Burna. The Black Hole Chicken is a success. The run is valid. And we're rewarded with a Meyer Small. We can also start Smith Chain while we're here. I mean, I am still going to be walking all the way back down there. So if I'm going to be walking there anyway, we might as well walk the purple chest. So let's check this first. Yeah, don't need to worry about those. I will take that one, though. And this is really nice to be able to do Smith Chain this early. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. And I can just grab the purple chest and bring that over while I'm doing the rest of the South Dark World stuff. Turn that in before we even get to Desert. Ganon's Tower? Skullwoods. So I didn't need to save scum that worry about stealing that key. Oh wait, I have hammer. Let's check hammer pegs. Yeah, I'm very happy with how that worked out. Ganon's Tower, Swamp, Turtle Rock. Well, I guess that just means that all we need to finish Turtle Rock technically now is the big key. See, already got Stumpy. Can drop this here while we go check Cave 45. Nope. And there is still a ton that I can do up on the mountain. And I'd like to try to avoid double dipping Ganon's Tower. Just bombs, so Smith Train was nothing. But at least it's done. Ooh, half magic, I want that. Since we already got the desert big, I'm gonna assume we find the book and end up able to go through desert. And I want that half magic. Actually, I'm gonna take this. If it's Ganon's Tower, that's gonna make it a lot easier to track Ganon's Tower. I mean, it makes it easier with anything. It's not as useful as if it was a boss shuffle, but still. Actually, I can also mirror into Mire Shed. Don't forget the number one rule in Hyrule, ABA, always bomb a Gina. Swamp. You couldn't have made that be like Ganon's Tower or something required. And I guess technically the Swamp Big could be a required item, but probably not very likely that it is. Alright, we need Ether to get into Mire. Red mail. Oh, there we go. All right, now we got something going here. Red Mail and the Ganon's Tower bag. Next, I can complete Hera early, but I'd be leaving a couple items behind. But I also can't climb Ganon's Tower yet because I don't have a bow. There's really nothing else that would make Ganon's Tower a little nicer as far as Ice Armos goes. No Burna. Trying to do that whole thing with swords would not be very fun. Especially without beams. If I had beams, it wouldn't be as bad, but I guess that I could bring a potion. Wouldn't be that difficult to make sure beams were available. Oh, you have to take the 20-minute walk with Gary. Unfortunately, you just go slower if you try to run with him, so... Don't talk to me. I think it's the little pink one ends up talking for what feels like an hour and a half. Oh, a bow right up there. And I can get to that. So we have access to a bow. That is, I'm glad I went here first. And ether. That gets us into Mire. So we're gonna have to come through to get that bow from the opposite side. Just 10 arrows, don't need that. Yeah, let's go this way first. I was thinking about trying to go up there and avoid their running in circles around the mountain part, but without the mitts, that doesn't really work. Gadrox, get out of my way. I hate you. Bombs. So health is looking really good right now. Red mail, already a full row of hearts. Alright, so absolutely nothing in Paradox Cave. I hate trying to... I don't know how people get so good at lining those up. I always have a tendency to fall when I shouldn't be. This is like the easiest bomb jump in the entire game. And I'm making it look difficult. Hey Clint, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. So far this seed has been quite nice. Can't say that's not going to turn in about like 20 minutes if that's one of those things where I'm running around and not finding anything, but so far it's been pretty good. Hope everything's well with you. How do we want to do this? Wait, this is wrong. I think it's actually faster if I just go around from the bottom. Out of the way, Dead Rock. Now we can just walk right up. Right, just a heart piece, not interested in that. I mean, at this point, technically, I can get into Laser Bridge. I just don't really have anything to properly utilize it. Okay, 1 to Ice Palace is really good. Not as good as, say, Samaria, but... let's see what we need to get into Turtle Rock from the front. Wake. That was in Spiral Cave, that was Super Bunny. So nothing at all there. I guess we'll do Spiral here. Kind of do want to hit Laser Bridge right away. Don't know how well I'll be able to do it, but this is a lot of health. I just don't have any of the normal safeties that I'd usually use there. Like Burna or a Cape. I should have released the bee and grabbed that second fairy. Let's actually do that while we're walking. Because I could go up and do Turtle Rock, Tower of Hera right now. But I could also jump through here. Go right to Laser Bridge. And try to sneak a few items. What else is it saying I can get? Like, I don't know what else I can get out of here. That didn't work. Okay, so that was absolutely nothing, but what else am I able to get out of here? I don't have Samaria. Oh, I could go in through the middle. We could go in through the back there, but no. Let's just Death Warp. Oh, beans. Yeah, there is the Mimic Cave door. I could have went in over there. And I've got one key. What could we have done from Mimic Cave? There's really only like one item. Oh, actually, no, there's a couple items I could go back and grab. Steal the key from the Pokey. We could get Lava Chest, and I think one more? Maybe two? First, no, don't do that. You just need to pick up this bow. Alright, we got our bow. Can Harapot through to the end of this place. Tower of Hera would be what it's called. Hint tile? Oh, a Great Fairy has arrows. Awesome. Okay, a second Turtle Rock Small. Now that's interesting. I did that wrong. What? Why is this not working? Okay, I'm gonna leave and try again. Can actually grab a fairy to heal and then put the second one in a bottle if I can actually get through. I know there's something with if the enemy has certain drops, it screws up your Harapot. Yeah, that's better. That's what I was trying to do. There. 2 fairies in a jar. We don't have the big key, so we're gonna have to skip that. Some arrows and Turtle Rock, another very useless hint. This is the green pendant, so I'll be able to turn that in. So I think after this, I'm gonna mirror back over. We'll grab the first item in Castle Tower. Then I'm gonna go back into Turtle Rock while I'm up here. 2 keys, see if I can clean out everything that doesn't require Samaria. And then we go into Ganon's Tower. Actually, no, go do escape and that stuff first, but... No, I guess we can't freeze them. Hey, Helena. Alright, first item. Just bombs. Pointless. Actually, why don't I just... mirror back? Okay, let's see. We gotta go to the Mimic Cave door. Jerk. Jerk. We can walk over here. Ow. Getting rid of these pokies with no fire rod is going to be a pain, but... we don't really need to worry about keys as much from in inverted, because we can just go in through the back of everything. Just need to make sure I save one for the try next door. Oh, beans. My key. Yep, it's still saying we got stuff to do that we can do in Turtle Rock. A butter sword. Actually, there's still one more item I can get there. We'll be in Chain Chomp Room here. Nothing. Now if we go in from this side, wait a minute. There we go. Had to make sure I was carrying something so I didn't get sent back into that portal. Oh, wait. That's right. Okay, I was wrong. I need the big key to get through to that other one. So this is all, that's all we could get. Turtle Rock is cleaned out for now. But we have a big key to Ganon's Tower. And we got lots of stuff we can do in that in the area around that too. Is this gonna be a full clear of Ganon's Tower? I don't know if I can only do that with 2 keys. But we're gonna try. Alright, first things first. Uncle, escape, Dark Cross. Well, no wonder you got injured. You're just sitting there with bombs. You had nothing of use. More bombs, wow. That is just disappointment. Alright, first let's grab Dark Cross. Oh, climbing Ganon's Tower without the, like... yeah, I can't do I don't have Samaria, so I can't actually clear everything. You need Samaria to get into Tile Room and the Dark Magician check. So we'll be leaving 5 items behind. And I'd also need Fire Rod for the Dark Magician stuff. I mean, technically there is a way to do a bomb jump around that. Like, you do a bomb jump, fall, or I've seen people do a really, or maybe I'm thinking of the room at the end of Skull Woods with the Gibdos. Not that it really matters. Alright, let's turn off, we'll get away from the mirror just in case. Don't want to mirror out before I'm ready to. Oh goody, Hyrule Castle small. The most pointless small key in the game. Gives us absolutely nothing. What is it, Lorelei? Oh, we got both boomerangs now. Let's see. Yeah, this has been pretty much nothing, too. All that's really left is Ganon's Tower and a couple out-of-the-way checks. Well, we got the green pendant turn in. We have the start of... Oh, Eastern, maybe? Oh, Skull Woods. Pointless. We have green pendant turn in. We have Eastern. We've got the Skull Woods big. We have whatever... Pod is still an option, too. 3 keys for that. And Pod was... We were given access to Pod very early. There's also Pyramid Ledge and Catfish. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there still. I can't do anything else on this side. Gonna grab whatever's on the torch just for the sake of if I find the compass. That makes... I had one round where I didn't pick up what was on the torch, and I had the compass, and like, what item am I missing? And I was confused for a very long time until I remembered the torch. So now, just in case, I always make sure to grab that. Nope. There we go. Want to mark off all this stuff right away. Another Meyer Small. Flippers, there we go. Really, all Flippers opened up for us, though, is the first check in Swamp. That is really not exciting at all. Speaking of not exciting, there's one whole groupie. Actually, I'm just going to use a bomb here. Rather than keep messing myself up. Time for swag. Over the fire bar. For another B. Get rid of that. Okay, 4 pod smalls. Silvers, let's go. Alright, so things are definitely looking a little nicer. Still don't... Whoops. I mean, pod might be what we need to end up doing. Because, I mean, 4 smalls at this point, plus the early access. Uh-oh. Get through there. Alright, Bombos. That means we could beat Ice Palace. Alright, second Triforce piece. The big key to Hera. I don't like that. Don't want to have that one hanging over my head. Come on, Lorelai. Over here. Just come sit. I just don't want you knocking stuff over. Whoops. Should have had hook shot on there. Lorelai. Trying to ban the bot, and then she chooses that moment to jump up here and scratches my hand. Okay, just go. See, I still got 2 fairies, so we're fine there. With 3 bottles, I would like to get back to the potion shop and just buy 3 blues. Oh, the gauntlet. At least I have silvers here. That should make this a little better. Ow. Okay, well, at least an assist to the Beamos there caused me to throw that thing when I got hit. Ow. Could have saw that one coming. Alright, I'm absolutely horrible at trying to hit the landmos with the silvers, so we're not even gonna bother. Just doing this next room with the Wizrobes is gonna be really rough too. I like having Samaria here. Just drop a Samaria block, boom, all dead. I guess that'll do. Okay, I just gotta remember, still got fairies. Don't have to worry about that. Not sure why I bothered to grab the 20 bucks, but we'll take it. We're fine. Hey Chaser, welcome in. That one got me. Well done. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Thanks for the jump scare. Ice Palace is definitely the worst. Got it. This is fine. We got the fairy. That's why we have the fairy. Actually got 2 fairies. Might as well use them. So I want this extra key. Oh, there's the pod big. Very nice. For this dungeon, beautiful. So now, if I ever get Samaria, we're free to come right back in here and get knocked off the ledge. Can just walk right in, go to Tile Room and Dark Magician. No, I would need Fire Rod for Dark Magician. Don't knock me off the edge again, you jerk worm. Alright, so what did that open up, really? Not a whole lot. Actually, no. I'm not worried about the green pendant turning right this minute. I can do all of pod except for one check. Ooh, there we go. The best item in the game. So I guess I should have done this before. We could have got... Well, that's only one more item in Ganon's Tower, though. That would have been let me get everything else out of Turtle Rock. Let's see. So we got Homie Fish. Then I think I will go to the light world. We'll turn in that green pendant. Swing by the potion shop also. Buy a couple potions. Fire Rod? Nope. I would love to see another pod small. Because another pod small would let me fully clear pod on the first go. Wait, yeah, this is the right way. Alright, so we're going to take a slight detour here. I mean, I guess I could technically go into Ganon's Tower and hit up Tile Room, too. But that's really all we can do in there right now, and that doesn't seem like the greatest use of time. What is it, Zelda? Alright, so let's buy some bottles, turn in the green pendant, mirror back over. Oh, excellent. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the pinball machine. But yeah, I plugged it in, hit the button on the bottom, and it turned right on. It just did that. And yeah, the TV is sitting in the other room over here. I was actually really excited when the pinball machine initially, when it lit up and everything. I'm like, I'm gonna play this right now, and then I hit the button to start, and it was like, no, you're not gonna do this. We're just gonna keep doing this weird loopy repeat sound. It's full of sadness and fail. Ooh, pod? Ooh, Desert Palace. Are some of them easy? Are any of those three things like easier fixes? Because I think I was talking to them about it today, and my dad said there was someone they contacted in Freedom about it, but they said it'd be like $1,100 for them to just come and look at it. And like, well, $1,100 for them to come out there and fix the machine. Why am I going into Eastern? And I don't think the machine itself, I think I don't think it's worth much more than that if it's even worth $1,100, so it doesn't really make sense to pay that much to fix it. This is where we want to go. We want to go to Pod. There's a lot of green left, but it's all one check here and there. This and Eastern, well, I guess Turtle Rock technically has some density to it, too. Hey, Underground, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Yeah, I didn't even try to open it up. I just hit the button and I was like, yeah, we're not going to worry about this. Oh, Pod Key is in Swamp? And maybe it's the first one, but... Yeah, it's like I don't trust myself to look at anything with that. I'd be worried it's so, like, old that I'd break something if I even tried to open it. And where's the good stuff? I mean, I know where the last pod small is, so I can, in theory, leave one behind. And I'd want to leave that front one, just because that's quicker to get back to. So we'll just head back down this way and loop around again. Powder? Well, that opens up Magic Bat. Now we gotta loop this again. Stupid jellyfish. Ow. Oh, Butter Sword, this is fine. We can make quick work of that red one. Samaria. Would have been quicker just going to the map at that point. Oh, wait. Did that wrong. There we go. And I guess I could pull all the items out but the boss one, but I'd rather have that Triforce piece. Who knows, maybe we'll still get a Pod Small in here and just be able to do everything. That is not helping. Fire Rod, there we go. So I'm glad I waited to go into here, because there really wasn't much of anything in the front. Wait, I thought I found the Harabig. Did find the Harabig, okay. So both items in Hera are... the rest of Hera can be cleared. Let's see, we'll come through Harmless Hellway. Don't want I wanted a key to this. A key to this dungeon. Berna. Hey Ninja Guy, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Yeah, that first couple days before you get used to the... when it's light out and everything, it causes so much momentary panic. I hate it. I feel like that's one thing pretty much everyone can agree on, is that we don't like daylight savings. Yet they still don't get rid of it. Alright, so we'll have one item left. And our fourth piece. Ice Palace is a go. Well, yeah, definitely going to Ice next. Can get everything but the big chest out of there, and we have Samaria. So that'll be piece 5. And then hopefully we start finding some stuff to get more, because there's so much left to do. Well, there's so many open checks, but they're all one-offs. I guess at this point, Turtle Rock is probably the most dense area now that we can get in from the back. But it's still only 6 items. Actually 5, because no big key, so we can't even clear it. Alright, there we go. So we have 1 item left in pod. And a blue crystal. Like a swamp small would give us swamp, a book gives us desert. Actually, I'm over here. I'm gonna go do the front 4 of Eastern right away. And these have been available since the beginning of the game. Technically, the big key chest wasn't available because we didn't have the lamp, but you can still get it. I mean, I'm guessing this is going to be a bunch of junk, but it's 4 items. It's not super quick, but It's not terrible either. After this, I guess we save and quit and head to ice. Let's see. After, oh, I guess I'm hoping there's something in ice, or I guess here, that will point me into another direction, and won't make me start trying to do a bunch of just like looking randomly for things to find or to check. Hint tile? Does not help. Actually, there's not a whole lot of items, like base items I'm even missing. Just the flute, and that's not required for anything at this point. Mitts doesn't unlock much in inverted. You really only need the glove. Hey Heb, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. That was the case last night. When I did double rando night last night, it was after midnight by the time I actually got to sleep, and then we lose an hour. And then the kids are extra tired today. Alright, so yeah, Eastern, absolute dud. Let's see. I want to go this way. Because we got the flippers now. I mean, I could have fake flippered to ice if I didn't have flippers at all, but... Get out of there, Picket. I don't know what you'd try to take from me, because I don't have a shield, but... Hint tile. Ice Palace Big Key is in plain sight. I don't have it. Where else could it be? There's a small key on not Graveyard Ledge. Small key on Bumper Ledge. Was it on Desert Ledge? Is that a big key? No, that was half magic. What else is in plain sight that I haven't grabbed already? Maybe it'll be Mushroom Turn-In? Hey, that heart got in the way. Wasn't on Pyramid either. I mean, Pyramid, Lumberjack Ledge. Other keys are in plain sight that I haven't got to already. There we go. First try. At least I'm counting it that way. What is it, Zelda? Out of the way, skeleton. Alright, well, Mitts only... well, it gives us easier light world access from town. There we go. Big key to thieves. Now we're talking. Getting somewhere now. Another big key. I should have went to ice first. This place is stacked. The law of chaser is in effect. We are going to have to leave behind the big key chest. So we have Thieves and Eastern that can both be done now. Fine, we'll just run through the pen gator. So that'll put us at 7 pieces when this is all done. That is not the right item. Still nowhere near ready to finish. Nowhere near finishing, but... Alright, Cold Stare is toast. I think we go finish up Eastern first. Going to ice was definitely a good call, though. 2 big keys to get 2 more Triforce pieces. Alright. Gonna smash the Murderdactyl with a hammer. It's unfortunate that I already went through Eastern to grab the whole lot of nothing in there, but at least this trip through will be quicker. Ah, you can't follow me. Apparently those guards have a problem running up the stairs. Well, that was easy enough. Usually I don't get them in a straight line like that. Not sure why I went back to grab the 20 bucks. It's not like it was a heart. That would have let me just spam beams in here. Alright, let's see. Anything here? Yes! Big key to Meyer, but Meyer is Blocked by ether? What is preventing me from getting into mire? I can get over there. Yeah, I have to be able to get over there. I got Mire Shed. Yeah, I can mirror over from desert. Why can I not get in there? Confused. Why is it saying I can't get into mire? I have Samaria. I have the big key. I have 2 smalls. Why is it also saying that Skull Woods isn't clearable? Oh! I accidentally removed my sword on the tracker. That's why. So we're actually 1 item from go then. The book gets us into desert and lets us clear that. The swamp small lets us take swamp, and the Turtle Rock big lets us get Turtle Rock. So we are currently sitting on, once again, 3 different go modes. So as much as I'd like to just run through here and not do anything else, I do have to still keep checking things. I know there was a small key on Bumper Ledge, which could be Swamp. Okay, there's our other pod small. Alright, tracker is up to date. So, I mean, I could go back into pod and get that last item. I know there's a pod small in swamp as well. And it's possible there's one dungeon that I can do and it's giving me the illusion of choice. But really, if I find the Turtle Rock big or whatever, what I need is locked behind, the other 2 are locked behind that. I mean, nice, but not really... Actually, at this point, I don't need those at all. I mean, nearly full hearts. Red mail. Butter sword. Oh, I didn't have the cape. Bummer. Oh well. Really not gonna need it. If things get tight, I can just swap to Berna. I think it's technically called the Gold Sword, but the Link to the Past community, like the commentators and everything, call it the Butter Sword, probably because it looks like a stick of butter. At least that's my thought on it. Alright, that is 7. Now we go up to Skull Woods and grab 8. Yeah, it's a pretty simple name for it. And I don't even, I guess, I think the technical name for it is Gold Sword. But I know butter is longer, but I just think it sounds better. And it's a little more goofy. Is that far enough? Yes. The shovel, really? This late in the game and you're giving me a fetch quest? Based on the layout of everything, I'm kind of wondering if the book is in Hera. Because logically, that would fit. And I have the swamp small and the swamp big. The swamp desert small and desert big. Not the right way to bounce. We want to bounce like that. And I like that half magic too, but... can't really do much about that if the game isn't going to provide us with, with a book. Hey Kins, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Last night we did a Super Metroid map. Oh, crap. I didn't change that part. We'll do that while this boss is blowing up. Good catch. Like, that ain't right. There we go. Saved. Thanks for catching that. I was like, wait, what? No, this isn't Super Metroid. And then I looked back at the title, which I edited part of it, but clearly not the whole thing. It's like, this is an SMZ3. This is not the place I wanted to start from. I want to use that shovel right away. And on the off chance that the shovel is one of my 3 different go mode items, that would save us a mountain of time just doing a go mode through Mire. So yeah, it's not very far out of the way. Fruit bats? Every time I hear bats, I think of, like Castlevania. Getting hyped is very nice, though. It's always... It's so good to have, like, a speedrun or something you're really excited for. That makes the resets a lot more manageable. Oh, okay. Alright, could this be a variant of a God Mire where we get our Go Mode item somewhere in the first 2 checks? Because this is going to be piece 9. It's so hard to say, like, what types of hacks people will make. Like, I would have never thought that there'd be a Friday the 13th hack based on Wilford Brimley. It's like the diagram of people who like Wilford Brimley, like Friday the 13th, and know how to make ROM hacks. I would have figured that would have been very small. But September the 27th is it's one of the most entertaining ROM hacks. And it's the same game, but it's Wilford Brimley. Oh. See, that's another fetch quest. I don't want more fetch quests. I wanted that to be Swamp Palace, and then we could just go right to the boss. We could finish the game. A map of Pod doesn't do anything. I'm not familiar with One Mind, at least off the top of my head. Could be one of those things that I've heard of, but I just didn't really know the name of it. Because there's a lot of those. Come here, Anti-Fairy. Mine. Oh! Yeah, I've never heard of that before, but that sounds really fun. So it's basically every second it swaps. No, not Skull Woods. It's supposed to be Swamp. It's like those 2-person, 1-controller runs. Those are always fun to watch, too. Oh, I would love to see Super Mario World on that. Like, you're sitting there trying to use the cape and fly across a level, and then it keeps switching. That would be amazing. And put the Go mode in here. I mean, Ganon's Tower is probably the next... There's 5 items there. Tile Room and Dark Magician. Swamp? Yes! Alright, we are in go. We're not even going to be doing left side. We're just going to charge right through swamp. It's going to be beautiful. But first, we're going to turn that into a fairy. I gotta watch more AGDQ. Usually I just watch like any retro games. Like the modern stuff I really don't have a lot of interest in. But if there's a Super Metroid race, I will always make sure to catch that. The one this year was incredible. Like how tight that was right up until the end. One of the better Super Metroid races I've seen too, especially with that kind of stage. People taking such different routes and still coming out that close in the end. Get away from me, Anti-Fairy. I wonder if I can use Burn on this and conserve my arrows. Rude. Don't need that. Oh yeah, those, like the multi-games or the, I think they call them relay races. Those are always really fun too. There's so much good stuff at GDQ. Oh, I would love an X1 through 5 marathon. If they have one, I'm gonna have to look that up on YouTube. I've watched Caleb Hart do, like, X marathons, and those have always been fun. What you doing, Lorelei? This is actually really nice. After this, I gotta remember to take the item, refill everything, and then we'll be out. So I can have full health and everything coming back out, and then we just take the portal and rerun. Biscuits. Nope. What am I doing wrong? This is supposed to be easy. There we go. 1 through 4, to me at least, were the high points of the X series. Oh, there's that last pod small. Not that we're gonna need it. Not sure why I'm even grabbing these. There's nothing I can really get that'll help. We're just gonna skip that one. I've got silvers, I've got butter sword. Got gold armor. I mean, no cape, which is going to make the Ganon fight a little more annoying, but still got Burna. Don't think I'm going to have enough magic to get 2 shots in with the fire rod here, but... Nope. That's fine, though. Right, and that is our 10th piece. We can also go pull Ped now. There we go. Now we can leave, take the portal. Stupid bird. Stupid archer. Didn't want to have to do that, but you gave me no choice with your rudeness. Right, this could potentially be a under 150. Alright, I think we're fine here. Should be the end of phase 1 and 2. Got the silvers, so this should be nice and quick. Really good spot for him, too, to get that torch glitch. So easy with silvers and a butter sword or tempered. Especially butter. Under 149, that's even better. Hurry up and grab it. Salt Cellar. That's an interesting nickname. This actually works out really well, because now I can get to bed at a decent time. Because I got to be up in about 6.5 hours. Thanks, Jack and Chrissy. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. I appreciate that. Thanks for the GG's, Kens. Oh, good. It was just a map on Ped. Unfortunately, it's time for the Rickroll. Actually, I should say unfortunately. I love that. Big fan of the Rickrolls. Have a good night, Kins. Thanks for stopping by. Are you gonna come celebrate, Lorelei? Come on up. Come on. Hey, sweetie, come here. Come on. Right here. Right here. Come on. Good collection rate. See if we can get Lorelei up here. Come here. No, no, don't run. This way. No, 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 right here. There you go. You want to dance? Why are you all wet? It's not cat pee. How'd you get all wet? It's just, seems like it's just water, but she's got like all over the front of her chest is all wet. What's going on? Well, I suppose that would be a good place to call it here, since I do have to be up in 6.5 hours. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out tonight, everyone. I hope you all have a great night. Stay safe, get a good night's sleep. Yeah, I think she probably did give herself some kind of bath. I just noticed her in the litter box there, so I was... At first, my first thought is always, oh geez, she's covered in cat pee, but thankfully it wasn't that. But, this is... The next week is going to be incredibly busy. The girls have cheer. There's a competition this weekend. So cheer is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So that blocks... I mean, maybe I could get on... It'd be very tight, but it's possible I can be here tomorrow and Wednesday. But I'm not gonna... I'm gonna assume no. Thursday, my wife is traveling for work and will not be back until very late, so won't be around Thursday. Friday, my oldest daughter has practice for middle school cheer tryouts, so I won't be here on Friday. Saturday, we've got the cheer competition out of town, so I won't be here then, so... Might not be back till next week Sunday, but I'm still hoping Monday and or Wednesday, because I want to keep doing Friday the 13th God Run attempts. And I don't want to get too rusty on those. Yeah, it could be next Sunday, but I'm hoping to be back at least a couple times this week, but we'll have to see how all that ends up going. But yeah, thanks again, everyone. We will hopefully be back either tomorrow or Wednesday if it works out. If not, should be back next Sunday. But thanks for hanging out, and we will hopefully see you next time. And for those of you on Twitter,